following Bianca's win at Crown Jewel over Bayley, which was actually a fantastic match. I really did enjoy it. I liked it a lot.
You got physical.
Yeah. The golf cart for me was just loved it.
Probably one of the best matches.
Yeah.
In their series of matches.
By far. Following Bianca's win, I think the question that we're all asking, maybe some of us, I think some of us kind of already have an answer, but we're all asking ourselves, who's going to be the one to take the belt off of Bianca? She has now defeated 3 of the horsewomen. She's now basically beaten the entire roster as far as, heels go. Embarrassed Damage Control.
She beat Damage Control by herself at Extreme Rules. You know what I'm saying?
So who is going to take the belt off of her? And I think the top 2 runners, once again, you and I have kind of like different opinions on this one, but top 2 runners is Rhea and Charlotte.
You know WrestleMania comes around. You know Charlotte is going to be she don't even have to win the Royal Rumble. Charlotte Flair just shows up and she gets her title shots.
Yeah.
At Mania.
And it's funny because as somebody who's not a Charlotte fan, this is actually something I'm not opposed to. And the reason why is because I do feel like while I don't like Charlotte always being in the title picture or always having the title for as many times as she's had it, I think she brings a certain amount of prestige to some of these matches, especially around WrestleMania season. And I know that she's going to do what she can to give some great, build-up segments. Like, one thing I'll give Charlotte her credit is that she can build up to a match.
You know what, sis? Sis going to kick off her shoe and then start booting somebody out of nowhere. Yeah. You know that shoe coming up and she going to do that random big boot.
I'm not going to lie. The match itself might suck, and a lot of times it does. But I think she really carried that feud between her and Ronda Rousey. I think she really I really think she carried that that whole build up.
Nah, Shoulder Queen did her thing.
No, she didn't.
Shoulder Queen, listen, I'm a fan of the Shoulder Queen. That's
no,
Ronda.
No, she didn't.
Coming out rocking the shoulders.
Didn't. It was like Ronda. I mean, that's for a whole nother video. The point is that Charlotte is, I think, the one who, if she's not going to take the belt off Bianca, I think Charlotte and Bianca should be at WrestleMania. I think that's the match at WrestleMania. But you think you said Rhea.
Rhea Ripley. I mean, Rhea Ripley finally has some form of a real presence. Yes. Now she's been on the main roster for a minute, and I feel like she finally, with this whole Judgment Day thing, she's looking confident. She's doing promos. She's looking great in the ring, beating up dudes, lifting up Gallows, slamming them around.
Yeah, doing this. She came a long way from those first promos.
Even though I missed the brutality walkout and her doing that stomp that I used to, die for every week. But this is the best version of Rhea Ripley probably in her entire career, to be honest. I mean, when she was in NXT and when she beat Shayna Baszler to become the NXT Women's Champion, that was just a great Rhea Ripley. But this one right here is something about this one that is just very, very special. And I feel like with her consistent growth in this character and her looking more dominant on TV, beating up everybody in sight, I think she should be the one. I will go the whole distance. I think Rhea Ripley. If Becky don't win the Royal Rumble, it should be Rhea Ripley.
I mean, like I said, I think Rhea is a good. I think Rhea is a great opponent, but to me, this might sound weird, but I think Rhea is more of a SummerSlam pay-per-view person. I don't know about a WrestleMania. I just don't know if she's there yet. I just feel like she had her WrestleMania moment against Asuka. Right, and that was
we was there.
Forgettable.
Yeah, that match, people tend to forget that match existed.
Yeah, that match was so super forgettable.
We was there too. Nobody was really into it either.
Yeah, and I just think that having Bianca and Charlotte at WrestleMania, I think will give it more of a presence, more of a feel. I don't know if it's gonna main event night one like Sasha and Bianca did. I highly doubt it, but I think it would give more of that big moment feel to it than Rhea.
No, it's something about Bianca Belair and Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania. That is definitely WrestleMania.
Right.
You know, that's something that you see on the posters.
Yeah.
That's something that Big Fight feel when they have the press conference. And, you know, Triple H likes these press conferences now. I can definitely see a Charlotte Flair and Bianca Belair press conference, and Bianca come out hopping around and doing all that, yada, 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 skipping and twirling her braid, and not no more. But anyway, man, that's what you can see that. I think a better match, and I feel like having Judgment Day and the Street Profits involved in this. Usually it's the guys and them bringing their girls. But what about having the girls be the big focal point and she's bringing the dudes? Like, come on, you can have Finn Balor, you know, Damian Priest. I mean, Dominic doesn't really count, you know. And then you have my boy Dawkins and Montez Ford turning up. If you want to recruit somebody from a Hit Row, we get Top Dollar over there. We can get crazy. We can get lit.
But you know what? This is what I said to you, is that I feel like while that all may be good in theory, y'all would have to start building that up now. And in my opinion. And I feel like Bianca and Rhea are nowhere near each other. Like, they're not crossing paths whatsoever, and they have no reason to cross paths.
No, whoa, babe. Remember before Rhea got hurt, she technically did get a number one. She's still technically a number one contender. She never used that match.
True. No, I mean, I get it, but like, as of right now, I don't want to say it's too little too late, but right now, Charlotte is the one that Bianca already started planting the seed. She said, I want to beat all the 4 horsewomen. She's already beaten 3. And
she beat 2 at WrestleMania.
And 2 of them were at WrestleMania. She got 1 more to go. I don't really so much care for that stat. Oh, I beat all the 4 horsewomen. Like, that's technically been done before. Like, you know, she wouldn't be the first person to do all that, but I think that I get that being a realistic goal, especially because I do feel like right now we are kind of on a new wave of women's evolution.
Yeah.
Like, almost like, you know, 2.0.
Yeah.
Women's revolution.
Yeah, because we got who's leading. Bianca's leading the charge.
Yeah, you got Rhea.
We got Rhea. We got your girl Raquel. Raquel. Even though Liv has been around the block, you know, this is I would put her in this crop.
Yeah.
You would put, you know, people like the Liv Morgans. I look at like the Alexa Blisses and Oscars around like last generation, which is
they're like that middle.
I mean, they're still like like they're not old.
No,
but
they're not old, but I think they toe that middle line. Like, not the originals and not the
yeah.
They're like that middle child.
Yeah, but it's definitely a new wave. You got Mandy Rose coming up. You got the rest of Toxic Attraction. You got Roxanne Perez. You got all these girls in NXT.
Yeah.
Nikita Lyons. You know, she still got some work, but.
Yeah, that whole group is coming up. Yeah, so I feel like with her taking down Charlotte, I feel like that would definitely be solidified. Like, yeah, the new women's evolution is here. And, you know, like I said, I think Bianca and Rhea should go up against each other. I think it should be at SummerSlam. I think Bianca should beat Charlotte at WrestleMania and then probably drop the title perhaps to Rhea at SummerSlam. But for WrestleMania,
wait, but time out.
I think that needs to be Charlotte.
But time out. Do you realize what you just said, right?
What?
We would have to keep Bianca as champion going into WrestleMania. You said for her to beat Charlotte and then have her drop the title to Rhea Ripley at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
That is a long time.
I mean, it is a long time, but at the meantime, what you going to do? You're going to have her drop the belt to who? To Charlotte? At what, day 1? And then have Charlotte go in as champion at WrestleMania?
Listen.
And then have her drop it again to Bianca?
Listen, give it to Naomi. Give it to Naomi. I see that the fam is back in the opening graphic. Fam is back in the opening graphic. We can have this happen. That's if Naomi comes back and if Naomi's a part of the bloodline. I don't know how they will finesse it, but I don't care. The brand split.
That's something we might both.
That is my match.
Yeah.
If Naomi comes back and is a part of the bloodline, you get Naomi versus Bianca Belair. That is my match. But we have to work with the cards that is right now. And Charlotte Flair or Rhea Ripley's looking like the top runners. I'm going with Rhea Ripley. I feel like it'd be a better match. I feel like you could get more out of it with the Street Profits and Judgment Day. But you say Charlotte Flair.
Right.
I mean, so let us know. Comment down below. And check y'all.
Next time.
Yeah, check y'all on the next one.
Bye.